Good morning once again, everyone. This is Tae Young from Kyung University. Welcome back to the main session. And it's my honor to introduce our next keynote speaker, Vice President of MGM, Winnie Ho. Please welcome Winnie Ho with a big applause.
Good morning, everyone. First of all, I would like to thank you, the WCST organizers, especially Professor Lawrence Fong, for having me here and choosing Macau to host these events. This is very special. So please allow me to introduce a little bit about myself. My name is Winnie, and I am the VP of IT at MGM. MGM's IT has around 200 staff who support 2 Forbes 5 stars integrated resorts, one in Macau Peninsula and one in Cotai. MGM has over 12,000 employees operating a total of 2,000 hotel rooms, 20 restaurants, 2 casinos, a multifunctional theater, a Chinese National Standard Museum, and 2 spectacular atriums, which I will talk about one of them later. My IT team recommends, implements, and supports all digital and technology solutions within MGM. So that's my professional persona. As to my home persona, I was born and raised in Macau. My father was originally from Hong Kong, and my mother was originally from Guangzhou. That makes me having lots of family members throughout the Greater Bay Area. I also spent time living, working, and studying across North America, which also helped me to know a lot of friends around the globe. I moved back to Macau for my family 20 years ago. That's a couple of years right after Macau has liberalized gaming industry and granted out 6 gaming licenses. At that time, all 6 gaming concessionaires were in the stage of building their integrated resorts. That's the time when I started my career in hospitality technical industry and have witnessed the development of hotel technology in Macau over the past 20 years. Back 20 years ago, I find not too many people know about Macau. May I know if anyone didn't know about Macau before this conference? Nobody, great. Because I find that for the recent years, more and more people know about Macau. Thanks to the effort of our government promoting our city, Macau has become a very popular tourist place. And my life in Macau becomes more and more busy. Not because of work, not because of my family, but because many of my friends and family wants to come visit. Just like last week, I got 3 groups of friends coming to visit me. Well, not really, they wanted to visit Macau. Whenever my friends and relatives come visit, they always come to me and ask me for tips on hotels, which hotels is good to stay, what are good things to do, and restaurant recommendations. And I actually become kind of an expert in answering those questions. And I suppose that we have a lot of visitors here today. So I would like to share some special tips with you, some digital and technology related tips to help you explore our city as a visitor. Now, may I ask, what would you do if you are planning to go to a place that you are not too familiar with? Anyone? Oh, wait, all right. Okay, for me, I would go straight to social media. In fact, Macau's tourism promotion relies heavily on influence-driven storytelling. As you can tell, it's not difficult to find Macau-based influencers who talks about Macau and with tens and thousands of followers in your preferred social media platform. And from a different angle, I'm also seeing the big 6 integrated resource players in Macau also have invested a lot of time and money in ensuring that their presence in social media space. So, for me, after scrolling through all the posts and short videos from social media, say you have chosen which hotel to stay and got an idea what places you want to visit, what would you do next? Anyone? All right. For me, most of the time, I will use my preferred navigation tools such as Google Map or a map and get me to those places from point A to point B. But today, I want to introduce you to our Experience Macau app that can help and enhance your travel experience, especially in Macau. Developed by Macau Government Tourist Office, this app is specially developed for you as Macau visitors, which aim to provide a convenient, all-in-one digital guide to enhance your travel experience. So say you have a laundry list of places you want to go because Macau is a World Heritage Site and it has so many worth-going historical and cultural landmarks. Then I will recommend you to use this app to check out the virtual tours of those landmarks and prioritize where you want to go, because chances are you may not have enough time to visit all places during one visit. Next, I want to recommend you to use the app to check out how crowded those destinations are. The system accurately forecasts traffic flow using real-time visitor data, historical mobile signals, weather information, and event calendars. With this information, you may want to plan and adjust your itinerary to avoid visiting congested locations. You may also want to check out the nearby spots and see if there's anything else you want to go. Take advantage of the app's map integration to explore hidden gems and attractions that may not have been on your initial list. This way, you can discover new experiences along your route and make spontaneous addition to your itinerary, all while using the app's feature to stay organized and informed about each location you visit. And more to it, as this app is operated by the government, it offers a comprehensive list of current and upcoming events throughout the city, which may not be readily available on any generic navigation tools. So after making your decisions on what to do and where to go, you can save your choices within the app and utilize it as a digital itinerary for convenience reference during your trip. Additionally, the app also offers you a navigation from one location to another, but of course, you can always go back to your favorite navigation tools. And for those who doesn't want to plan too much, you may want to try our Smart Trip Planner feature. Basically, you pick the data and days of your travel, set the preference criteria, such as whether you want to go sightseeing or shopping, whether you want to have some family fun, or doing some cultural activities. And the system will recommend a trip for you based on your preferences, the opening hours of sightseeing and restaurants, events that are taking places, etc. So for those who do not want to think too much, I'll recommend to use this feature and just follow along. All right. So you know where to visit during your stay in Macau, but roaming among Macau, using your foreign data plan could be expensive. Good news. We got free Wi-Fi in a lot of tourist spots, hotels, and resorts. FreeWiFi.mo is Macau's official free public Wi-Fi services. operated by Macau Post and Telecommunication Bureau. It provides citizens and visitors with free internet access at designated hotspots across the city under the unified brand name freewifi.mo. To date, freewifi.mo already covers 586 service spots throughout the city, and there are more to come. And as an IT person, we always tell people to be skeptical when connecting to Wi-Fi. And if you are same as me, download the app where you can find the Wi-Fi spots nearby and also confirm the hotspot's authenticity. So you know where you want to go. You know what? You know that you can stay connected without paying expensive bills. I guess your next question to us is whether you need to bring any Macau currency, or can you use your country's e-wallet? As a Macau local, I can tell you that I rarely use cash anymore, not even for buying food from street vendors. For small amount transactions and public transportations, we normally use our local e-wallet. The name is mPay or Macau Pass. It comes in the form of digital wallet, which will require real name registration and a Macau, Hong Kong, or mainland China mobile number. And it also comes in the form of a physical card, which you can buy or top up at any convenience stores, such as Circle K or 7-Eleven around town, or from vending machines that are available at all Macau borders. If you are planning to take buses or light rail in Macau, I will highly recommend you to get a Macau Pass card for the convenience. However, if you are planning to take taxi, I would suggest you to bring a little bit of cash, because at this moment, not all taxi driver accepts e-payment. And in Macau, we always accept Macau Patakas, Hong Kong dollar, or mainland China RMB around town. And for larger spendings, credit card and their associated contactless payment are normally accepted in stores around Macau. And on top of that, most stores also accept many other e-payment methods, such as Alipay or WeChat Pay from mainland China. And today, I want to particularly highlight Alipay Plus. Why? Because Alipay Plus supports over 40 payment providers across the world, such as Kakao Pay that is used in Korean. Alipay Plus supports that too. So make sure that you go to the Alipay Plus site and find out whether your preferred e-wallet is being supported. If so, that means you can just pay just like you did in your home country in Macau. And I had an unofficial conversation with some local bankers a couple days ago. We talked about Alipay Plus, and they actually told me that over 80% of our retail merchants in Macau already support it. That's really good news. So in short, you are pretty much able to do all the traveling, shopping, and dining cashless, but you may still keep a small amount of cash handy, just in case. So what I have just shared with you are only a few examples of what our city has done to improve travelers' experience. As you can see, Macau has greatly leveraged information and communication technologies to create a smooth travel experience. And for our but what about individual integrated resorts and hotels? As I cannot speak for any other hotels, but MGM. Please allow me to show you the following 3 video clips for me to introduce MGM to you. After watching these three video clips, I sure hope that MGM will become one of your destinations in your trip. So I want to talk a little bit more about MGM Cotai Spectacles that host our Penguin Odyssey drone show. The Macau MGM Cotai Spectacles is a breathtaking atrium that blends cutting-edge technology with art and nature, featuring one of the world's largest permanent indoor LED. Now, can you imagine how much technology you will touch if you go and enjoy a high tea at our Spectacles Anytime Cafe? Imagine the outside temperature was a little bit cold, say around 14 degrees Celsius. It's cold for us Cantonese, right? But thanks to our advanced HVAC system and the 4-layer insulated glass ceiling, the cafe maintained a comfort 22 degrees Celsius. You sat down, connected to Wi-Fi, and scanned the QR code on the table and ordered our high tea set via our mobile ordering app. The ordering service knew your location, so it accepted your order. While waiting, you noticed that become an MGM member offered membership discount. So you registered through our WeChat mini program. As the tea set is served, the dolphin drone shows also began. The background music, the lighting, and the LED walls were all synchronized with the show's theme, creating a stunning spectacle. It was so amazing that you couldn't resist. But take out your camera and leverage our 5G speed internet to do a live streaming. Finally, after the show, you received a notification from our membership app on a dining discount coupon. You quickly made an online reservation for dinner at one of our Michelin-starred restaurants. Many people probably never imagined that having an afternoon tea would involve so much technology. All these technologies might be familiar to you, but putting them together creates a unique experience. As part of the innovative technology teams that make this customer's experience possible, I feel incredibly fortunate to work for a company where innovative technology is at the heart of its business strategy, and putting customer experience into it is our #1 priority. And by integrating digital innovation with cultural heritage, Macau's smart tourist strategy has helped strengthen its position as a world-class tourism and leisure center. As I would imagine, many of you might still have a little bit of time to tour around Macau today and tomorrow, so I warmly invite you to experience our city while paying attention to the smart technologies we have put into practice. So please enjoy the rest of the conference. I wish you have a pleasant stay in Macau. Thank you very much.